Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22. We are here in Edgewater, Saskatchewan. It's relatively first thing in the morning, 9:20 in the morning. And I have some plans as far as what we are going to be doing for a future trip. And as you can see, I have a few new pieces of equipment. Haven't really paid anything down on my loans. Let's see here. To the fact that I also have two new semi-trucks. Rain is in the forecast for today, so hopefully it won't take too long. Alright, let's sit down here, take a look at our finances. So we do have a $520,000 loan, 36 months on that, 35 months remaining, and we have made a small payment on that. This $25,000 loan is one that we're actually going to get taken care of. Maybe? Let's see here, what's the, there we go. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get this paid off in full. So that way we can get that off there and dealt with. I don't have anywhere near the amount to pay that off, as I currently, after that payment, we're sitting at $75,000. But I've been reinvesting the money back into the farm. No, don't turn the lights off. I want to close the door, dang it. There we go. So, this, we actually just got done doing an oil change and getting it fine-tuned up because we are going to be taking a trip to Pennsylvania. The shop actually just got these in. Or rather, they just became available for us recently. So, I actually have two of them. This is obviously the one. The other one is just like it, except it only has one rear axle. And that's going to be for just a lot of stuff, moving things around the yard. Yeah, we're going to get that door open so we can get this started up. There we go, just let that idle, get warmed up. This was one of our more recent purchases as well. And actually the plan for today actually is to head over to the shop. Oh yeah, I got this guy sitting in here too. This guy, we just barely got to the farm. It's in very rough shape, as you can tell. As is the other John Deere. This other John Deere, we ended up getting it towed over here. This is in worse shape because this guy won't even start. This guy, we just barely got it in because it was on its last dying breath as we got it brought in. The reason why we got these is because, for one, it's going to be a secret birthday gift for my dad. I'm thinking of giving him this one. We may see if we can update and put four-wheel drive on this, because they are in Pennsylvania after all. He has been wanting an old-style Deere similar to this. And I had a deal for the owner that had both of these. As you can tell, this one already has the four-wheel drive on it, as well as the weights, but it is an open cab. With both my parents being a little on the older side, I want them to be able to at least have like an AC capable cab. So that's what we're gonna make sure this has for them. But let's make our way over to the shop, where they supposedly have a trailer waiting for me with a few other tractors that I have recently purchased. Alright, we're just pulling into the shop now. Ooh, they do have it all loaded up. Good. But before we actually get hooked up here, I'm going to run in, talk to the guys in the shop. Just make sure that I am good to go to take this. This is my trailer after all, but I just want to make sure that they're fine with me taking it, and that we're good to go in that regard. Ooh. All these are in very rough shape. McCormick Deering. Looks like a W4. Yeah, right there actually. W4. This is actually the biggest reason why we're going to Pennsylvania. My dad has always wanted a Porsche. Keep in mind, he's talking about the cars, not the tractors. This is my way of giving him a gift, a useful gift at that. And I think my mom will be extremely happy to see him get his Porsche, but at the same time have a very useful piece of equipment. And another McCormick Farmall. Farmall H, actually. If I can read things. Yeah, all three of these were steel, basically. It was on an abandoned plot of land. I found out who the owners were by actually talking to these guys here. And they got me in touch with the actual owner, who went, yeah, if you can get them loaded up, you can have them. So what it came down to is, yeah, I could have gotten them for free, but considering the owner of it was the owner of the land, and I did tear up a little bit of his land, and including ripping out a bush or two because of tight turns and whatnot. He got about $200 out of me. He didn't ask for it. I just gave it to him, just out of the good nature of the situation. Could have easily just been able to say, all right, bye, see ya, good luck, sorry about your land. But no, everyone in this area is great spirited, very willing to help everyone else, and I want to keep it that way. I don't want to become enemy number one for anybody, especially being a farmer that's new to the area. So like I said, we're gonna run in here, talk to the guys, see if we're good to go, and I'll catch back up with you. Alright, and about an hour and a half later, yeah, they had donuts and coffee in there. I couldn't resist. Plus, those guys are so easy to talk to. It's just, you get in there, you start chatting, and you just start talking about everything. Those guys are filling me in on certain things in the area. But, yeah, they did take a look at these because I asked them to. Because I didn't even try to start them. Because they've been abandoned. So we had a winch, and we just kind of winched them on up. Tell you what, this guy was a real pain in the butt because of the tricycle setup, but we made it happen. So let's get these guys back to the farm. I at least want to try to get them started. The guys in there did give me a list of things that they feel need to be done with these sitting as long as they are, and the age of them. So we're gonna get to work on that, I hope. And I'm hoping that we can actually get them off the trailer. It may involve a winch or another tractor or something like that. But let's get it hooked up here. There we go. Alright. We'll just turn those on, make sure all of our lights are working. Alright, strap is tightened up. Ramp is securely stowed. Strap is good. That's tightened up. It's not in use, but I do like to make sure they're not going to rattle around on me. Yeah, those are all good. Ooh. Got a bolt through it, but it's missing a nut. Alright, where's my toolbox? Oh, there's my toolbox. Do I have a nut in there? Yeah, I got a couple different sizes here. Let's try one out. Alright. Ooh, this one works. Yeah, just barely. I wonder if that's metric. God, I hope not. We have to check all these, make sure they're non-metric. I hate metric. Alright. It's on there enough. Well, we actually don't necessarily need it, but it's on there enough to keep that bolt from rattling out. Alright. Those are good. Straps, all good. Apparently this trailer doesn't have a turn signal on this side. Oh, and I'm getting wet. Okay, lights are working back here. Crap. I hate getting soaked when I'm getting ready to get up in the cab. Ooh, good thunderstorm. Everything is good there. I know I spent too much time in there drinking coffee and eating donuts. Whew. That's a cold rain too. It's in the middle. We're here, you know, middle of October. What's going on here? Okay, there we go. We're gonna head home. I'm hoping that we can get these tractors fixed up here before we head on over to Pennsylvania. I definitely want to take one of the John Deeres with us, including that Porsche, and well, we'll see how many we can fit on this trailer. I'm thinking we can get all 4 tractors on, but we'll see. Want to get them on there and make sure they're secured. Ooh. That was the autosave doing its duty. See you at the farm. Alright, we finally made it home. I am having some technical difficulties with this truck, so please forgive me, guys. We're going to back this, at least the first part of this, up into the shed. I do have a winch in the back there that we've installed kind of for this type of situation. But we're not going to worry about getting this unloaded just yet. I'd rather wait for the rain to actually ease up. So I'm actually going to back this up all the way in. So we're going to shut her down. In the meantime, I'm going to get these straps all undone. And then we'll wait for the weather. Okay, that rain lasted a little bit longer than expected, and looks like we might get another round overnight, but hopefully we can get at least these tractors into the shop. But while it was raining, I obviously, took the straps off, got things kind of prepared for it. So as you can see, we got the truck pulled out, we got the ramps in place. These ones were a little bit more of a pain in the butt to get to. You can put up. Yeah. Yeah, I think that might have shifted during shipping, but oh well. Let's try to get one of these guys off. Oh, there's no fuel in them. At least not in that one. What about this one? Where's that fuel cap? Oh, there it is. Does this actually have a fuel gauge? Not that I'm seeing. Alright, let's check out that fuel cap. Alright, this one's empty as well. This one has something in it? Let me get that pulled off. That doesn't smell like gasoline in there, or diesel. I'm not sure what's in that. That might have been sitting around too long, and it's all the good stuff is separated. Yeah, we're going to... Well, that first one, we're going to have to drain the gas tank. Anyway, well, we're going to get all these drained out, rinsed out, cleaned out, whatever you want to call it. Because they've been sitting around for so long anyway. It looks like these two, either the gas evaporated out of them, which is not a good thing because it means there's leaks, or they were just ran until empty, which isn't exactly a good thing either. Well, let's get these guys pulled off and see what we're after. Okay. Well, that's good enough. Got these tractors all off. Yeah, that guy was difficult, to say the least. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just get this tractor out of here. Let's fold away those ramps. Okay, so let's take a look at our notes here. Alright, first is this guy and the McCormick 8, or W4, I'm sorry, the H is over there. Wait a minute. Yeah, this paperwork says W4. Okay. Yeah, they did make a comment that they think the fuel had separated, and recommendations of just getting the fuel drained out and getting it cleaned out, and look, you know, at that time, obviously checking for leaks. They don't feel there is any because it was retaining fuel, or retaining liquid, we'll put it that way. The tires on all these tractors are showing a little bit of dry rot, to be honest with you. Even the John Deere's. This one I don't think near as much, maybe because it was running a little bit longer and it wasn't sitting around. But either way, at least for as far as the notes, these three are all recommended for new tires, which is fine. I don't mind doing that. Let's get our flashlight out here. Lights, we'll see what we can do with those. I might pop in just brand new bulbs and be done with it. The lenses, yeah, we'll probably take the lenses off, get them cleaned up inside and out. I just noticed that of all of these, this is the only one that has a mirror. Interesting. And a roll bar, to say the least, but anyway, these ones, they also, in the notes, this one and that one, from what I'm looking at here, both are recommended to take the gas tanks off, look for leaks and re-weld it, after obviously making sure everything is out of it. Fumes, fuel, liquid, anything that may or may not be flammable, clearly. All belts on every single tractor are looking to need replaced. Obviously, oil needs to be replaced, assuming there's any oil left in these. Grease zerks. Yeah. I'm gonna need about a truckload of grease just for these 3 tractors alone, let alone the 2 John Deeres I got. Yeah, so let's get to it. We're going to get these cleaned up, get them fixed up, and I think I might make a few changes to them. Just upgrades, so to speak. Make them easier either for my farm or possibly my dad's farm. I'm thinking dualies on maybe that one. The 2 John Deeres, yeah, I may have one of them be a dually simply because, well, damn birds. This guy I may keep as is, depending on if I can get the 4-wheel drive configuration going for that. But this one, as long as I keep it, it's going to be my mowing rig for all the pasture areas, things like that. Just touch up work around the farms, the fields that is, and maybe even doing mowing around the sides of the streets. So let me start tearing into this guy anyway and see what we can do with it. Alright, one is good to go. Well, if I can talk. While we had things torn apart, we went ahead and upgraded the engine. Gave it a little bit more horsepower. Just a little bit. And when we got the new tires, we went ahead and added wheel weights. Because, I mean, this doesn't really have much weight on it to begin with. Well, in comparison to, say, that John Deere or any of the other equipment I have on the farm. Not including these old timer tractors. But this guy can still do a little bit of work, pulling, you know, some pieces of equipment for me. Working in the yard over here, or possibly that green pasture in the back. The reason why if I keep any of these is it's going to be used for grass work. So that way I can keep the runtime on my bigger pieces of equipment down a little bit, but still be able to, you know, run amazing tractors like these. But it is November already, guys. And we got that guy done. Yeah, tore it down in about a day. Took another day to get parts in. Then another day on top of that to get everything put back together. Me and Paul definitely worked our butts off trying to work on this. Not like we have anything else going on in the fields at the moment. It is beginning of November now already. But we still own, you know, these fields here. So, nothing else at the moment. No, once we get this loan paid off, that'll change. So, because I am looking at possibly buying. I'm actually thinking of buying this area here. And possibly a couple of these fields down here. Because these are a decent little size. I'm not going to lie, but I think they'd be awesome to own. Of course, you know, with this being farm sim, you can buy all these. And eventually I will get the money to do these without getting a loan, hopefully. So that way I can mow said side of the roads. But, whoa, that's a loud bird. In the meantime, we're going to get these other tractors fixed up and hopefully get everything ready for our trip to Pennsylvania. So guys, as always, if you happen to like what you see, if you catch yourself watching more than one of my videos, please do us both a favor and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, ring that bell. That bell will let you be notified of every single video I post, and not just like a few here and there. If you guys are new to the channel and you've made it this far, I definitely thank you and I greatly appreciate it. Oh yeah, my weather station that's up there. But if you're not subscribed yet, guys, and like I said, and you are new, now is the time to hit that subscribe button, please. It would make me very happy. But guys, if you already are subscribed, it's one of those things that I definitely greatly appreciate. And I will always thank you for it. Even if you've heard it a million times and I have a million videos up. because without you, I wouldn't be doing this. So guys, with all that being said, we'll catch you in the next episode. Take care. Peace.